Here we go. We have this. Senate Democrats demand Biden to release strategic oil from strategic reserve. Why? He's the one that destroyed the oil production. Now they want to take the reserves. A group of Democrats demanding the president release oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve and ban exports of U.S. crude oil. A group of 11 senators penned a letter to Biden asking to take steps to lower gasoline prices. Yeah.
The power of 5G in the hands of every.
We hope you will consider to make gasoline more affordable for all until it completely runs out, because there's none left. The letter was penned by Senators Jack Reed, Rhode Island, Robert Casey, Pennsylvania, Patrick Leahy, Vermont, Margaret Hayson, New Hampshire, Elizabeth Warren, Massachusetts, Ed Markey, Massachusetts, Tina Smith, Minnesota, Chris Van Holland, Maryland, Jane Shaheen, New Hampshire, Rob Blumenthal, Connecticut, the one that said he went to Vietnam and he didn't, Sherrod Brown, Ohio. These are the reserves that you fought Trump to, not to allow him to put him in. Yeah. And now you want to take what's left of the 66 million barrels. How fast do you think that's going to run out? People, you just take people's stuff that you fought to 606 million barrels left, and they want to lower the gas prices for themselves, but they don't really care if they run out. They don't want any oil production whatsoever. And of course, we have the search engine, Baidu, Chinese search engine, Baidu, that is up on the stock market. Biogen down. American company Biogen down. All right. Yes. Iran continues nuclear activities. No inspections allowed. And of course, Blinken is begging for peace in Ethiopia, but he's of course pushing the propaganda that there's problems with Russia. There's problems. There's a lot of problems with Russia. There might be problems in the future. They're trying to push World War III, of course. That's what they do. They're trying to do that the whole time. Yes, Blinken is you know what I think about him. He is not that straight. Let's put it that way. He is basically very corrupt. He's corrupt. He's not straight as an arrow. He's corrupt. All he wants to do is basically parasite. He wants hundreds of millions here or there. He doesn't know how to solve any problems. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We have this. This is the beginning of the flip. Okay, everyone? Just the beginning of the flip. Biden's DOJ allocates, yes, and we can say it's Biden's DOJ. You know why? Because it is. The DOJ has 500 senior executive services attorneys put in by Obama. Biden's DOJ allocates $139 million to help bolster police departments across the U.S. I thought they were against that. What happened? Fox is just the worst. When you try to play a video from them, it just really, it never plays. And now there's a commercial. Just play the
We
video.
can help you with your passion for.
I hate them. They really are the worst. I might as well just read the article because this is not going to play. All right. Justice Department said on Thursday it's giving up $139 million to police departments.
Or wood carving.
Yeah.
But
And basically,
insights.
yeah, shut up. Justice Department has given up $139 million to police departments across the U.S. as part of the grant program to bring on more than 1,000 new officers, granting funding through Justice Department's Office of Committee-Oriented Policing Services. Shocking. Why is that suddenly changing with this corrupt one, who gave millions of dollars to son-in-law for printing those critical race theory books? Merrick Garland. Why are you doing that? Are you guys going along with what's happening? And here we have this. We have, this is what has happened at the Astroworld. Drake and others face $750 million lawsuit over Astroworld's death toll. A new $750 million lawsuit has been filed against Apple, promoter Live Nation, and performers Drake and Travis Scott, alleging gross negligence lead to injuries and deaths at Astroworld. Yep. Yes. That's what it is. And here we go. We have a little bit more. We have Obama endorsed this. Here we go. Mayoral candidate loses to Republican in deep blue city that Biden won in 2020. In Columbia, South Carolina, a city that Biden won in 2020 with a wide margin, Republican candidate just won a race over a Democrat who had Obama's blessing. For more evidence of the coming red wave, it sure looks like it. Okay. Yes. Endorsement from former Obama and House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn in reliable blue Columbia, South Carolina, were not enough to push the city's Democratic mayoral candidate over the finish line. Republican Daniel Rinkenman, a businessman and Columbia City Council member, defeated Democrat Tamika Isaac Devine 52% to 48 on Tuesday night in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, so yes, they're losing. Yes. And here we go. We have this. We have this. Let me share this. We have this. Share. Here we go. Sheriff's Association representing 17 states declare no confidence in Biden's open border. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Yes, Western Sheriff's Association, and they're beginning to move north from Chihuahua. That's the new intel. Western States Sheriff's Association, which represents sheriffs in 17 states, declared a position with no confidence in Director of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas, who supports open borders. The Sheriff's Association is calling on Joe Biden regime to remove and replace him. They're asking Biden regime to start enforcing the rule of law. Yeah, no confidence in this person. He is a very, very corrupt, and he's brought in over almost 3 million illegals, and 280 are waiting at the border. Okay. We have this, what happened with MSNBC, again doing their radical stuff. MSNBC banned from Rittenhouse trial and courthouse reporter taken in custody was following and stalking jury bus and ran red light. Thursday morning, Kenosha judge overseeing the Kyle Rittenhouse trial banned MSNBC from the trial and courthouse. The reporter's name is James Morrison, and the MSNBC producer named Irene Byron. Morrison claimed that he was told to follow the vehicle under supervision of a producer based in New York named Irene Byron, according to Schroeder. And here is what the judge had to say.
Interest in the case, and so it's I'm going to call it a sealed bus, and that's been done every day, and then they're brought here to this building. And last evening, a person who identified himself as James J. Morrison, and who claimed that he was a producer with NBC News, employed for MSNBC, and under the supervision of a person, what's going on? Oh, okay. Under the supervision of someone named Irene Byington in New York, for MSNBC. The police, when they stopped him, because he was following at a distance of about a block, and went through a red light, pulled him over and inquired of him what was going on, and he gave that information and stated that he had been instructed by Ms. Byington in New York to follow the jury bus. The matter is under further investigation at this point. And the media has asked questions about it. That's the latest I have. And he was ticketed for violating a traffic control signal. He's not here today from what I'm told. And I have instructed that no one from MSNBC News will be permitted in this building for the duration of this trial. This is a very serious matter, and I don't know what the ultimate truth of it is. But absolutely, it would go without much thinking that someone who's following a jury bus, that is it's extremely serious matter, and will be referred to the proper authorities for further action. Thank you.
I like this judge. He's amazing. He's great. Okay. And on more international news, because the mainstream media will not basically say this. This is from Fox. OSHA suspends enforcement of mandate for large companies. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, announced Wednesday that it suspended the implementation and enforcement of the mandate for large companies due to court order. I think things are switching. The U.S. Court of Appeals Fifth Circuit ordered the mandate to be halted until further notice. Further notice when January, February, March. In response to the court's decision, the Department of Justice said will vigorously defend the rules and laid out by OSHA. Okay, why are you not reporting this? Really, it's big news. And last but not least, you know how they censured Representative Gosar from Arizona. I love him. He's great, Paul Gosar. And I met the other one from Arizona. He was great too. Okay, House Democrats, along with Liz Cheney, and voted on Wednesday to censure Paul Gosar, strip him from committee assignments posted. And that would be 2 committees that he was kicked out of. Which 2 committees were there? The Committee for Natural Resources and the Committee for Oversight. They kicked him out because of some stupid anime video that he didn't even create. Here's a silly video posted on that Tyrant Pelosi using mound. He is removed from congressional committees. Yes. And this is not just an attack on Paul Gosar, it's an attack on... Yeah, you can't even post a cartoon these days. It's really crazy. Not that I even understand what's going on, but of course, we have Ocasio-Cortez just going crazy because she said he was attacking her. And yeah, it's just so crazy. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Ocasio-Cortez just losing it. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the response from Lauren Boebert. Ads removed. Okay, we don't need the ads. Okay, here we go. Let me find it. Here we go. Can I even share this? Will it even play? It's spinning. Play, please. Okay. I might as well play the Gosar, the other one. Okay. And it won't play. It's blocking it. I wonder why. Now this won't play. Okay. I'm gonna have to move it to this little video because yeah. These videos are like very, 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 very shrinky. Suddenly they've gotten rid of.
Democrat policies are so pathetic and have done so poorly that the left has nothing else to do but troll the internet looking for ways to get offended and then try to target members and strip them of their committees. This is a dumb waste of the House's time. But since the Speaker has designated the floor to discuss members' inappropriate actions, shall we? The Jihad Squad member from Minnesota has paid her husband, and not her brother husband, the other one, over $1 million in campaign funds. This member is allowed on the Foreign Affairs Committee while praising a Democrat chairwoman, incited further in the streets outside of a courthouse. And then the cherry on top, my colleague and 3-month presidential candidate from California, who is on the Intelligence Committee, slept with Fang Fang, a Chinese spy. Let me say that again. A member of Congress who receives classified briefings was sleeping with the enemy. This is unacceptable, and this would never
Gentlemen,
be.
time's expired. Gentleman from Florida.
Madam.
Oh, forgot to unmute my mic because I have to mute myself because you don't want the echo. So yeah. Okay, so Lauren Boebert is a woman after my own heart, and so I'm going to stop muting myself because when sometimes I forget to unmute myself, so that's the problem. Yeah, there is sound now, isn't there? Sound now? Yeah, there's sound now. Correct? It's all good. Okay, Lauren Boebert. I'm not going to worry about the echo anymore, so I'm not going to mute myself because when I do, sometimes I forget to unmute myself. Okay, so. They all freak out. Oh, no sound. Then, oh, echo, echo, echo. They freak out. They're like, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not the perfect channel. You need to go to MSNBC for that or CNN. So, yes, Lauren Boebert is a woman after my own heart because she exposed Christine Feng, who slept with Eric Swalwell, Chinese spy, and he's still on the committee. Yeah, and the Intelligence Committee after she's a Chinese spy and she left and went back to China. And you have the other one she exposed is Ilhan Omar. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So there we go. No more worrying about the echo. Sometimes I forget to unmute and then they freak out about that. You can't win either way. It's either muted or it's echoing. You just can't. Yeah, Here's from India what they had to say about Klaus Schwab. Guess he was nabbed. I love this Indian girl. She's great. Okay, here we go. I love her Indian accent. She's great. Singapore's 20% Indian. I love it.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना और बेल आइकन को प्रेस करना ना भूलें।
Hello friends, Klaus Schwab get arrested after being alleged for the charges. This is the most shocking news and also hitting the internet so hard, even circulating all around the social media platforms. Klaus is the founder of the Economic Forum, where he is working as an executive chairman. And this scene is making the headlines about his arrest, whereas his fans are getting so impatient to know why he has been arrested. Well, he got arrested by the police from his home, but the allegations against him are fake. Klaus is the most renowned personality as he is an well-known German-based engineer and economist. He is a profound personality who is a founder and current executive chairman of the non-governmental organization. But this organization is well managed and popular also. He was born on 30th March 1938 in Ravensburg, which is in Germany. He is so dedicated and hardworking in his work. He is a man full of confidence and puts a lot of effort to reach. Well, now he has been got arrested, and as he has been alleged for using the COVID-19 as an opportunity to test the authorities' measures, which include vaccination, digital ID cards, and the removal of private property, and this might be successful. And as per the sources, he was arrested for involving in the and also registered a complaint against him. But these were the allegations on him. After the investigation, he is found innocent and he is not involved in any of the frauds.
Okay, so he's found innocent, but he was arrested.